the business side, so from conception, so let's say Nigeria tells you, hey, Iro, we want to schedule a friendly match because we have AFCON coming up end of the year. We want to have some good teams and preferably in Europe. You then, go out and identify certain federations that are available during the match calendar, and then you try to get those games scheduled. From that point, what's it like in the sense that from the business perspective, do you have to cover all the expenses and the costs associated with handling that upfront, and then you get compensated on the back end? Or do you eat all the costs and then you make your money from the gate, from a share of the sponsorship for the event? And
Yeah,
how does that
yeah.
work?
There, it depends. It depends where the event takes place.
Yeah,
Uh, some of the times, as you said, yes. Let's say, let's give you an example. We go to Poland. Yeah.
yeah,
So Poland is the host. They are the interested team. They take all the rights, so they pay us to go and play there. Let's say, okay, I'll pay you for the hotel. I'll give you an amount of money so that you cover your flights. Because no
yeah,
federation nowadays, no federation will tell you, okay, I cover all your costs. Because it used to be, like maybe my dad used to do this long time ago. He was vice president of the Colombian Football Federation, and my brothers, we are a family of big family. And in the old days, I'm talking about the 90s, last
yeah,
century, the federations, let's say my dad used to tell me when he used to take teams to Colombia to Asia, they used to say like in the contract, say, okay, we pay you the hotel, all your expenses, and your flights, and we'll give you 20 or 30,000 dollars, like a match fee for coming here. But when they used to do that, the problem was that let's say Colombia in those days, they would take long to book the flights and to book everything, and then for Korea or for Japan, the bill that they were expecting, okay, in flights we're gonna spend 150. That could have been 350 because there was many changes last minute and that. So nowadays, no federation will tell you, I will pay you your flights. They will say, okay, doesn't matter that it's today and the match is gonna be in 3 months. They go and check, okay, flight cost from Nigeria to Poland or Nigeria to London and Europeans, it costs 300. Most players are in Europe, so how much is it? Okay, we'll give you the flight cost is 250 euro. So we'll give you another 50 euro. So you have 300 budget to fly your players. You have your delegation from Nigeria. You have 10 people or 15 people. Which always is bigger. Normally federation says we will pay you for 35 people. Then above that, you have to pay. So the federation, in this case, NFF or Colombia, because they have delegations of 45 people or 50. Sometimes you negotiate and say, okay, cover us another 5 people in the hotel, and then we cover the other 10. But it's the host federation that invites. Let's say that sometimes pays, sometimes they don't even pay. It depends of the deal. Sometimes it's okay. You can have 20 minutes of advertisement, sell it, and then try to sort it out. Take the TV for your country and for Africa, let's say, but it doesn't help. So sometimes the federations itself they have to finance because, of course, it, I always says I always said it depends level of necessity of these games. Because when you are about to go to the World Cup, of course you get some budget from FIFA, so you should spend the budget and do the best for the team. But if it's after the World Cup, you know, you are not preparing for anything. Sometimes to play games that have no sense. Of course, if you're gonna play Argentina or you're gonna play like we did Brazil, or we're gonna play, of course, those games are important, not just for you but for the nation, for the country, for everything. So you can do you the federations do how to say they make an effort, even though those big teams and sometimes these big companies behind who sponsor those teams, they do pay a lot of money for those games to Brazil, and then they're happy if Brazil says yes, we play like in this case Nigeria, so they will sponsor all the costs involved from our side. So it depends, but When we go to England, for example, sometimes there is no teams. We play many times in England. It's the federations, both federations, who have to finance. We play one Serbia in the past. We play also Cameroon. So you go when you say, okay, the stadium cost is £5, so it's 250 and 250. Then the security cost is another pound, so you pay 50 and 50. Then you have the TV production because uh, normal every national team has to provide the TV back to the country because those rights belong always to someone. In the case of Nigeria, Super Sports, when they play in Nigeria, when they play outside, they can sell it. But in the African market, I have to tell you, it's very sad to see the amounts of money that these cable TVs or private TVs like Super Sports are willing to pay for the amount of money that they make. When they broadcast
Yeah,
those games. So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
crazy. Like here in South America, we can sell a game for 60, 70, 80, 90, sometimes 100,000. And in Nigeria, when you go to sell the rights of a game, it's $10,000. And I remember in 2000, this is an anecdote for you, and I don't know the name of the company. They haven't even paid. 2017, we play Argentina in Russia, in Krasnodar. We beat them 4-2.
I remember
And
that game. Yeah.
we sold those TV rights through another agency in London that said, okay, we sell the rights for you and we take 20%. And that was the last minute because no Super Sport, no one came. And there is this other company in Nigeria, I don't remember the name. And it's good for them that I don't remember because I will make them look bad in this interview. But they bought the rights for $10,000 and they never paid. Can you imagine? $10,000 a match, Nigeria, Argentina. That's a
Oh
match
my
that
God.
should cost 50, $60,000, but it's
Easily,
not the value.
easily.
The
Yeah.
values, but it's the same. It's the same. Like when we go to play in London, you know. And I compare always. I said, why Nigerians? If you have at least 300,000 Nigerians living in London, why don't we pack the stadium? We have stadiums of. Before we used to play a lot in Fulham. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, yeah. Craven
Fulham is a
Cottage.
20, Craven Cottage,
Yeah.
25,000 stadium. I think last time it was in 2014 before going to Brazil World Cup. We played Scotland there. We qualified. We were a qualified team after winning the Africa Cup of Nations. The company who came behind to sponsor the game and to say, okay, bring us. We bring Scotland. You bring us Nigeria. We pay you. To bring Nigeria, pay the hotel. We will take care of the stadium. Blah 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 blah. We had 4,000 Nigerians. 4,000 Nigerians. So after that time, I remember after I moved to the Hive. The Hive, Barnet. That's a small stadium that it has very nice facilities, and it's a stadium of 6,000 people, I think. And it's still like that. We have never packed the
You never
stadium, and we
packed the
have played,
stadium.
and we
Yeah.
we we have played there Serbia and Cameroon. And it was Cameroon. No, it was another African team anyway. But we have never. And I always say why. It's a question for Nigerians because Nigerians are very demanding. They are very how to say, they criticize the team a lot and the players, and they want the best. But if you want to be in that side of the table, you should also be on the other side and also support the team so that you can
Support the team.
criticize, not just. And they haven't. So I think the brand of I remember my dad once saying, like, Nigeria is the Brazil of Africa. That's the real truth. They play the most beautiful football, everything. But commercially, we still need to go to that step. I remember when I brought Nike, when I did a stop, I was the one who I brought the opportunity. I did the deal, and that's it. I didn't, and that's another thing. I've done a lot of things that you say, okay. Then when people come and says, what did you get? I said nothing. I didn't. I wanted to do it for because I couldn't see Nigeria, national team like Nigeria without the brand behind. And then I knew always that Nike was gonna be fantastic. But Nike was the one who took all the credit and did everything now. With this
The
World
new
Cup, I think
jerseys and
then
everything.
the jersey of Nigeria was the most sold, which I hope that the NFF with the contract, I
Got some
think they had
money.
a
Yeah.
good contract. They got, but anyway, that was, let's say, my part of the job. Like, it's I'm committed, so I say I don't care. All the people, and in real terms, an agency would have taken 20% of any deal. I broke the deal, I have 20%. I never took anything.
Correct. Correct.
But saying that, there is many other areas commercially which when one kind of support a lot, but it's also that in Nigeria there is not that such support like in other countries. We should, for
Yeah.
example, we should have one or two of the biggest sponsors in Nigeria bringing us one or two teams once a year. I'm not saying out of the 4, 5, 6, 8 FIFA dates a year. Yeah, we could bring Colombia, let's bring Chile, let's bring Czech Republic, let's bring, and
To Nigeria to
to
play, right?
Nigeria, of course,
Yeah.
yes, that will help. And I'm pretty sure because I've been many times in Nigeria. That will give a lot to the people back there. People love seeing the Super Eagles, and of course, seeing good teams back home playing. It would be amazing. That's something
Yeah.
that
Let me
I'm.
ask you
I'm
this. Were you involved in the friendly match the Nigeria set up with Atletico Madrid? You remember
no.
they played a friendly match? Yeah, that was in Cross River State in Calabar. The match was in
No. I think
no, yeah.
I think that was the La Liga. You know,
La Liga, yeah.
I think La Liga is the league in the world that has become the most commercial. And they're trying to expand and do and they had a partnership with the Nigerian league. I think it was more
Ah,
about the not the federation, but the league and La Liga. They try to set up these kind of commercial partnerships to bring La Liga and to make, because let's say in Nigeria, as we all know, Premiership, the English Premiership is the number
it's
one,
King, yeah. Yeah.
the skin. So I think La Liga tries to how to say it, yes, to promote the league more and more in order to increase the value of the rights, because at the end of the day, it's about these TV rights from these leagues that have a lot of value in many countries like Nigeria, like Colombia. Here now, many years ago, we used to watch just the Italian league because Asprilla started playing there. Nowadays,
I
that we have
remember.
some players, not like you, not like Nigerians, because Nigerians are everywhere and they are fantastic and talented and amazing players in the top teams. Now we can watch here the Italian league, the Spanish league, Turkish league now. Turkey league, we started watching this recently in Colombia because Falcao was there. One
Falcao,
of the
yeah.
reasons. We have
Yeah.
Rodallega, who is a fantastic player, Colombian player as well, and still playing very well, very disciplined player. But like Falcao, in the 30s, played there. But now we even watch the Turkish league here, which is not of any interest, but just because of Falcao. So it's for La Liga was like, yeah, promoting their own league. It's a way to promote their own league. Me, I always said, and I every time I try, it's just you always get people in Nigeria say, no, no, we will do it. We will do it. Okay. Because me, I said, the day that you will, and this is outside of what I do with the Nigerian Football Federation, it's outside of the matches, but it's based on my knowledge and what I can see how TV developed football in Colombia. I believe that the Nigerian league should be televised. I know that they televise nowadays like one or two games every
On Super
week
Sport. Yeah. On Super Sport they do.
uh, on Super Sport in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
sir.
in Nigeria,
But
yeah.
you should produce and broadcast all the games, the whole league, like we do
They
now
should
here.
control it, right? Yeah.
They should just produce, do a partnership with SuperSport, with whoever. TV production. I thought before the Media Pro was gonna get in there. I don't know what happened. But if SuperSport is still, one thing is the TV rights and TV broadcasters, which I don't get too involved because it's a like no go area. Sometimes when you say what you think, then they say you shouldn't get involved there. Leave them. They are our. They pay a lot of money and you shouldn't. say this or you
Shouldn't
shouldn't say
criticize.
that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
me, I believe that the day that the Nigerian league will be produce or televise all the games, not just two games, because then that would be the day that you can earn more value for your own league, not just in Nigeria, in other countries in Africa, and worldwide. Even if you start selling your rights for nothing, because the way that we promoted players was by television. Before people used to watch videos, you used to send a video. Remember
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
VHS and say,
VHS.
okay,
Yeah.
look
Yeah.
look at Boma. He's a
He's a
fantastic
good player.
defender.
Yeah. Yeah.
But okay, how do I see him? If I have to fly all the way there, a scout
Yeah.
to send a scout on my
Scout.
team is a $10,000, and if I send like to watch 10 players like that, it's $100,000. It's costing me already that player that might cost me 800,000. I'm already spending 100,000. But if you have the TV option, everyone can watch, everyone can see and say, and then say from those 10 or 12 that the scout has to watch, say, okay, I pick these two, and I go and I buy Jairo. He's very good.
But you know what, Iro? You are saying something that I struggle with every day because most of the players I work with come from Nigeria, and one of the biggest issues you see players, fantastic players, but you can't market or sell them because you have a hard time getting their footage.
Yeah.
And I deal with that every day. Every day, it's so difficult. So you're absolutely 100% right on that.